She said, "Yo, listen, I don't know what to tell y'all, but I tried to give her moment to talk to him, and it seemed like she wasn't ready. So
she's not going to do it because what does she have? She's not going to win, so that's why she's not going to join. And it's not even a fucking. I'm not even going to be rude or mean to her. I'm just going to see how she's feeling. Because I'm going to be cool to her and respectful to her. I promise. You didn't have to tell anybody. Could have been our little secret. Could have been our little secret.
comment word for word how to join, and what do you mean? I'm trying to add people. I'm trying to have fun and get to know people. Nobody seems to be interested right now, so I'm letting.
Being shy.
Yeah.
No, unless all day. No. Unless all day. You're not gonna disrespect my grandson like that. Wait a minute. You're not gonna disrespect my grandson like that on the internet where everybody can see and tell the people that he has something to do with the lieutenant dancing of the ship.
Dude, it's so good.
The lieutenant dance ship had already sunk before it even got to swimming. Okay? Check the style, Gami. Watch your mouth. Because if I get down there, I'll really hit you with the pink house. I am not. Okay? You respect my grandson. Because if I have to go down there, it's going to be a problem. Okay? You listen to me here really quickly. Jasmine, I don't want no problems. But when it comes to my grandson, check, you respect. Because he's just having fun. Now smile.
Now smile.
Now smile. Hit your ass with these motherfuckers. Let's go, man. That was fire, bro.
Thank you.
The accent was fucking good, man.
Good content, man.
You're meant for this shit, bro.
Thanks, Tom.
Certain people are really just meant for this, bro. You know, and you're one of them.
I be having fun. Thank you, Eyes of an Angel. You're nice, bro.
This is the way you gotta attack it, man.
We love Grandma, I know. Everybody, I appreciate you guys' support, man. Thank you for the humbleness.
Open boxes, bro. Can we open boxes if we're
I gotta join your panel. I'm gonna join your panel and we'll run some shit.
All right, well, and I can join your panel too. We can just go back and forth whenever.
Just stay live.
All right.
All right, hold on.
Give me a sec. I'm playing the game. If y'all want to play the game with me, let's play. You know, I just want a girlfriend out of the deal. Cool? Cool. All right. Figure out who she is. Send her my way. Open boxes. Open boxes. Open boxes. Be kind, everyone that joins the box. It's your prerogative. Hi, check the star. Hi, my friend.
Hello.
My boy.
Everybody send requests and let's talk. I want to know who's going to come up here. Hold on, let me cam up. I need everyone to go ahead and request, y'all. I'm not a mod, so I can't do shit, but everybody that wants to talk to him, request, y'all.
You get mod access. This is a different account. You have mod access on the other one. You get mod access on this one. Check. You get mod access. Ben gave you that.
I didn't know how to do that. I don't know if I could do that.
But anytime you get bored, you know what I'm saying, you could like be like, I'll mod for you in your chat too when I'm not live, dude. I don't care.
Okay. 7 people are requesting, they said.
All right. So tell me what name. I got hair doctor.
I can't see. Just add everybody in.
Okay. Hair doctor. Let's see what she says. You driving, bro?
I can't calm people down though. So
I got it.
hair doctor.
Hello?
Hello.
Am I like on here? I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
even
yeah.
mean to request it.
Oh, well, now that you're here, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Bless. Did you want to say
Nick,
anything?
I followed you for like forever.
Hey.
I'm always rooting for you, always.
It's really nice to meet you, Hair Dr. Victoria 2.0. Is your name Victoria?
It is Victoria. I don't even know how it requested. Anyways,
Well, I'm glad that you're here, and
Nah,
I'm
thank
glad
you.
that I got to hear your voice, and I'm glad that you approve of Nicholas.
I do.
Thank you for the good vibes. Thank you, for real.
Do you want to hang out here for a minute?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Cool deal. Let's run it. Let's get another person. All right. Anybody else? Who else? Should I get another one check?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. We're going to have an adult conversation tonight. Who's Amanda? Get some
Oh,
vibe.
Amanda's cute.
Amanda.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm sorry that my jaw dropped. I was swiping and I seen some wild shit on it.
Oh, what is that?
I was swiping. This is really on TikTok like it's normal.
Who is that?
Wait, who was that? Was that Wavy?
That's not brothers.
Ah. Is that new?
It's AI.
Oh, Jesus.
That did not look like it.
That was not
Shit
AI.
look real, didn't it? Shit look real, didn't it?
No, that's definitely real.
Ay.
Do it for the gram. Do it for the gram. Amanda,
Whoa.
What's up?
it's nice to meet you. My name is Nick.
I know I watch your lives quite a bit.
Do you?
Yeah,
So I guess that means I should follow you back, huh?
that'd be awesome.
All right, I'm doing that. It's so nice to meet you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
How do I do that? Amanda, follow. And how about Victoria? Are we friends, Victoria? Victoria?
Just
Okay.
camera down.
Who, me?
Yeah, take hair doctor down.
Oh, okay. Is she still here?
Hair doctor, you gonna say something? Hello?
Y'all hear me?
Yeah. I followed you. Are we friends?
Yep, we are now.
Good. I just want to make sure I'm in good company, okay? Should I open up another box check?
Yes, you fill it up. I want to see the energy.
All right, bet. Who else? Come out and play, everybody. Come out and play, everybody. We being free today, y'all.
Hold on, I'm really trying to see.
Anybody watching the live can hit the invite.
Yeah, anybody that's watching can do this. That's the cool thing about it. Kylie, are you still in here? Kylie looks like a nice person.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are y'all?
Having a good night. Just meeting people, seeing how people's vibes are.
That sounds nice.
You, Kylie.
Hi, Nick. How are you?
Good. You knew my name. You said
Oh,
my name.
yeah, I follow you.
That's it. Just surprises me when people say my name. Like,
Oh,
I'm gonna follow you, Kylie.
all right, thanks.
Just nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you, too.
I want to apologize to Amanda, Kylie, Hair Doctor Victoria, and Check the Star.
Fuck that.
I see you guys
Apologize for what?
I was just gonna say for what?
You ain't do nothing to me.
for fucking being scared, hiding under a bed in a motel for weeks instead of just doing this and hanging out with you guys. Like a sense
Nah,
of
you're all right.
Listen, bro. Shit happened.
I could have been doing this the whole time, Check, bro, and you could have been talking sense to me, bro, and I never would have even.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes we gotta hit that wall real hard.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
But everything happened how it did, and now we're here. So let's keep going. You know.
I'm saying keep adding people. Eventually, you're gonna get someone that don't like you, and then you'll be able to talk to them. But don't get mad.
Okay. Because I got you guys here to support.
Exactly.
All right, cool. So now don't pick people that I think that would like me. Now I think it's like just let whoever. Okay, so like a person
Just
like
don't get triggered because I know there's topics people want to trigger you with. So just don't
Okay.
let your past define who you are today. That's all I
Okay.
can tell you.
Yeah, there's a lot of trolls that run through here.
Well, let's see. All right. Well, here comes a male. Here comes a man. I think.
Listen, he's practicing his self-control right now, so let's see. Please do not crash out, Nick. Please, just calm him down, bro.
Oh.
What's up, man? Calm him down.
That's some cool music.
Yeah, that's all it's gonna be.
Calm him down. We get a lot of that. You just
Okay. Educate me, check.
Guys, keep requesting. If you're not talking within the first 3 seconds, we get getting rid of.
All right, thank you, check. All right.
Send
Where's
it.
everybody from?
Kylie, how old are you, Kylie?
I'm from Virginia, but I live in
I'm
Pennsylvania.
21.
I mean, respectfully, we ain't even really talking.
Oh my gosh! Oh my.
But don't lie if you're gonna be on here. You feel me? So I appreciate it. Thank you. Someone said you were young, so
Oh, okay.
nice meeting you.
You too.
I'm
How
from
old is she?
Michigan.
How old is she?
She said 21. That's cool.
Is she okay?
Yeah, it's 21. She's cool.
Amanda, how old are you?
Me, I'm 36.
You could tell these grown ladies.
I was about. Well, she on. I just wanted to see. She didn't look 36. Victoria.
Amanda looks like she's a grown woman. That's what.
Yeah,
that's
no,
what
I'm
it looks like.
36. I got 2 kids.
I'm 43. I have a 21-year-old son.
Oh shit.
He
Okay.
just moved into his first house.
Girl, my daughter just did too, and she's 18.
Oh, I was so sad. At least he's still in town, though.
Yeah, my daughter, she's within range too. So
Yeah.
The chat like Victoria. They're saying Victoria is stunning.
She left.
Okay.
No, Victoria's right here. Someone else.
No, I'm here.
Kylie left.
Kylie left.
Oh.
Oh, I wasn't even.
Check's 37, but that's okay. And if you're bored, oh well. Like this is a different. See, when he be crashing out, acting crazy, y'all get mad. We're meeting new people, being friendly, being passive, and y'all get mad. I don't understand what you want from this. Like,
They're so impatient. They won't sit through some small talk to get to some action. They don't. They just need all action all day long. All day long. They just need all drama. Listen, if it comes, it comes. We are exploring together. You are watching me and Check explore. Me and Check are bored too.
this is a social experiment. We just talking to people.
We're just trying to see. All right. Let's see what Donald got to say, man.
Donald.
Let's see what Donald got to say.
Oh, that's Donald. That's Donald.
What up? What up?
That's a positive man right there, no matter what.
Let's go.
What's up, Nick? What's up? How you doing?
Hey, Donald.
Hey, I've followed you for a while, bro. I've watched your whole journey coming from South Carolina, going all the way to Graceland, everything you did over there.
Yes, sir.
Proud of you, bro. Proud of you.
I appreciate that. I'd hug you right now if I saw you in front of me.
That's right. Hey, you're talking to a 26-year, what I call a hero in, if you put those two words together. Okay.
Yes, sir.
An addict. And 26 years I spent doing that. I got clean in 2010. December 3rd, 2010 was the last time I ever used it.
Yes, sir.
But
Donald's a vet, man. By vet, I mean he's OG. He's been there, done that, survived a lot, and he's nothing but positive all the time. I don't care if you're the biggest troll on here. He'll tell you you're amazing. So
right.
It's really nice to meet you, Mr. Donald.
February 20th, 2000.
Hey,
Wait.
Nick, can I get a follow back?
That's what I was doing right now, Donald. Sorry, I was just getting ready to tell you I'm being quiet. So give me a second. Sorry. Yeah.
So Nick, like a lot of the people that I fuck with are about mental health, like for real, not some Patrick Ridge shit. Not like seriously, like these people will become like your peer group that'll be like cheering you on and letting you know, yo, You know what I'm saying? Like, or they'll tell you, "Hey, bro, you're fucking up." Like, these people will really fuck with you for real. I mean that.
Thank you.
I know I get a lot of trolls and stuff, but I have a lot of people that are cool, and that he's one of them, for real, for real.
Thank you. And thank you, Donald, for being here. I'm having to be quiet right now.
No worries,
Thank you.
No worries, man. No worries, man. Do you, and just remember, you matter. You know what I mean? You matter.
So do you, man.
That's right.
But thank you for making me feel that way today.
Hey, you know what I mean? And just like I tell everybody, you know what I mean? Stay another day. You know what I mean? If you're sad, turn that into stay another day. You know, and
Yes.
make your day better than the day before, and your days will get better. I'm telling you.
Yes, sir.
I make that my goal every day. I wake up and I say, what can I do today to make it better than yesterday? No matter how good the day was, I still try to make it better than today, make it better than yesterday. And I tell you what, my days just keep getting better. You're going to have things in life that are going to knock you down and try to bring you down, but you don't let it get to you. You know what I mean? You just be the positive change, and for every action, there's a reaction. So if you get a negative reaction, give them a positive reaction, and they hate that.
Yeah, but for everybody that hates on you, they're still watching you, so they're still a fan.
Well, yeah.
So we need to disassociate. That's where we don't acknowledge it. That's what he's saying. Turn that around and channel it into positive. They will have nothing else to say.
Absolutely.
Yes, we know we have a bad past, both you and I, but our past doesn't define who we are today. That's a very big thing that people are manipulated to think. No, your future, what you do today defines who you will be for the rest of your life. Continue to do so every day, as bro said. Every day you do something better.
And even if something bad happens that day, you can start your day over at any time.
That's a fact.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a fact.
Miss Victoria, yes, ma'am.
I have 14 years in February.
Congratulations, Victoria. Oh my God. And Donald, I'm literally sitting here. I hope you see.
Yeah.
I'm showing you. I'm listening.
I appreciate that, bro. I mean, you've taught me just like I'm trying to teach you. You know what I mean?
That's right, Melissa. That's true.
We learn from everybody.
Thank you.
From everybody.
I'm a young man who needs some direction.
We all need direction, gang.
I got the energy. Check, Amanda, Donald, Victoria. I got the energy to wake up and do life. I don't know. I don't have the GPS.
Right.
There's gas in the tank. I got the key. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. You know?
I've seen you come a long way, though.
There's gonna be people, you know, bro, I got people sharing me the live right now that want to use this situation right now to turn you upside down. I know it. I know the names, so I'm not going to say them. But those are the people we don't entertain, especially at a moment of peace. If we get bored, cool, like we'll stir it up and have fun with it, but never let it affect your mental. Only do that when you think you can handle it, right?
Okay.
Like how earlier you were like, you want to turn up? I was like, you know what? Open the floodgates because I want you to see, Nick, hear me out. I want you to see that people do fuck with you. There's a lot of people that really pro you, but they won't come up and tell you shit because they'll look bad for bringing you further down.
Okay.
Right.
We know you're down, brother. Like, we know you're climbing. So why would we even throw anything at you? You know what I'm saying? To your face. Yeah, people are going to hide behind the bushes, but at the end of the day, no one's going to come at you.
Good.
Yeah, they're going to say what? I'm going to say it. People are going to come up with your Oreo story. They're going to come up with your ex-girlfriends and all this stuff that you've had in your past. But you got to remember, you can grow up from the situations you've had, understand them, and move on, whatever the situations may be. And I'm not coming at you. I love you. I'm just being transparent with you, bro.
She can request herself.
Thank you.
We can agree to disagree and still respect one another.
Thank you, bro.
That's right.
You'll see, bro.
Is it raining? Is it raining outside for y'all?
No.
Video on, but I got like.
Hey, check. You don't have to give me the kind of advice that you do, or like, but you do, bro. And I see you try to help some young guys on the app. You know what I mean? And like, it starts off just like, hey, we're gonna stream and run some battles, and then they display some behaviors, and then you as a grown man are like, hey, bro, like, we was battling, but now guess what? I got some advice for you. And I see there's a lot of guys that aren't receptive.
I've played their game.
I want to be one of the ones that.
Yeah, but I played their game too, and I learned when to play with them and when not. That's another thing. You'll see this is just TikTok, bro. It's just TikTok. But when you turn this shit off, real life hits and you get lonely and you're like, oh fuck. That's why you hit this app. I know.
I've always had Mariah. You know, I've always had TikTok. Once I learned about it and I started going live and I started developing my relationship with the chat. You know, that's always been there. There's never been a quiet moment if I didn't want there to be a quiet moment with these people, right? So then I get in the relationship. Now I have both. Now I have this codependent. I have to be around this person every hour of every day unless I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? And because that's just how it always starts. And in my free time when I'm away from her, I'm in the chat. So it's just constant attention, constantly. And then do that. You would get it, bro. And I'm trying, and it's like, bro, I know I wasn't being healthy, and now I'm in a place now that I don't want to see it get any more unhealthy. And I'm at a place now to where the consequences have beat me down bad enough to where I'm going to listen to any reasonable adult that gives me any sort of advice, whether it be Czech, whether it be Amanda, whether it be Donald, Victoria, or any other sensible human being.
Well, it's just
this is your opportunity to. I'm clay in your hands, guys.
Hey, Nick, it's just like we learn at any 12-step program we go to.
Right.
The first step is admitting, you know what I mean? And that's what you just did right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
And the first step is admitting, because if you can't admit it, there's nothing to fix. You know? So by you admitting it, you're willing to take that next step and the next indicated thing to fix it.
I'm broken on the inside, Donald.
We all are. In some way, shape, or form.
I don't know who you think is perfect, but we all looking for something.
You know? We're all
some of us don't even know what we're looking for.
I'm trying to fill a void big time, man. And right now I'm trying to fill and there's nothing working.
It's just one day at a time.
Nothing's working. You know, and it's like, dude, the whole thing, you know that I'm not even mad at Mariah? Do you know that I don't even hate her? I'm sorry to bring her up, but do you know that I don't even hate her? Do you know that I love the fuck out of her?
You're hurt. You could tell because you always bring her up.
And I'm just saying, it's like you know, like of course when it's going on, I want to be mad and I want you guys to be like, hey, I'm in. But like the thing is like 10 minutes after any bad situation happens between me and a partner, no matter how bad it is, I'm automatically over it. And I'm ready to give it another chance. How do I fix that part of myself to where I'm completely move on from a situation when I see that multiple times I've tried and it doesn't work out? Like how do you just completely cut yourself off from a relationship?
In other words, you got to learn to let go. You know what I mean? Letting go. That's a hard thing to do. You know what I mean? When we're so accustomed to holding on to something and using that as a crutch or a safe spot or a safe haven or whatever, it's hard to let that go. I just went through a divorce last year after 17 years. You know what I mean? That was not that hard.
Yeah, I guess I don't really have much to complain about, Donald. 17 years of marriage. Could you tell me what that's like?
It was wonderful. You know what I mean? But we both kind of took it for granted in certain actions. You know what I mean? And it wasn't nothing cheating on each other or anything like that. It was just I put my more attention into my business than I did my relationship. You know, and she felt neglected. You know? She had some things that, you know what I mean? She was guilty of towards our relationship. But when I look back at it now, you know what I mean? It was a learning experience. I went through a major depression over it. Major depression. You know, I just had surgery on my neck March 17th. Watch this. I'm going to show you guys something.
Yeah.
Let me find it.
Hey, Nick, I'm going to jump off here. It was nice meeting you guys.
Hey, Amanda, I'm happy that you're here and I want you to come back anytime that you want to, okay? It's just good to have safe people around and I'll talk to you.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
You guys have a good night, too.
Look, make me big screen.
You're beautiful.
Make me big screen.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. I got you, Donald. Hold on.
Look, this is what I just had done to my neck, just barely 2 months ago.
Yeah.
I went through a major surgery. I got 8 screws and 3 plates in my neck now.
Holy cow, bro.
And how it happened, we don't know. We don't know. But over time, and I just beating my body up, I screwed up vertebrae. They had to take 3 vertebrae out of my neck. And they said if I didn't do it, I was going to be paralyzed from the neck down.
Fuck.
I had to deal with that. I had to deal with the separation and the divorce. And you talk about hitting rock bottom in emotion. I mean, I didn't know what each day was going to bring, you know. Luckily, I have friends on here. My friends are on here because those are the ones that reached out to me the most and said, hey, I haven't seen you in my live, or I haven't seen you go live. You ain't sent me a Snapchat, you know. They reached out to me, you know, and that's what I love about this app. But what I'm getting at is that I finally had to get myself up and drag myself out of that depression. You know, I watch Check, I watch Shawnee, you know, anytime Shawnee's on and in Check's lives, you know what I mean? He's got a gift, you know, that man has a gift. And the way he's able to approach different situations and voice it and make you turn it into layman terms. You know what I mean? It's like when I first started going to the program of NA, okay? Mm-hmm. It made no freaking sense to me until I got my sponsor that walked me through the steps, and he made those steps, he turned them into simple steps and made it to where I could understand it. You know what I mean? And it made so much sense. And that was how I was able to overcome my addiction. And here in December this year will be 15 years, you know.
Let's go. 15 years, guys. That's amazing.
I'll tell you, I'm California sober right now. I am California sober.
Still, 15 years away from a harmful compound is man.
Very harmful. You know what I mean?
If I could be California sober, I would be, but I'm on the East Coast. So
hey, I just called Shawnee. He wants to talk to you too, but he's driving right now, so we're just gonna keep that on the back burner. He's gonna be somebody you really want to talk to for.
Thank you, Scuba Steve.
South Carolina, Nick?
I'm in South Carolina, Victoria.
Yeah.
Not your dumbest key.
How about you?
To Myrtle Beach every year.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Maybe this summer we'll go and see the beach. I haven't been to the beach in years.
Oh, I love the beach. I have family down there. I just found out over the summer that that green was not legal at all. Like not even for medicinal purposes.
What do you mean? I know what you mean, but what do you mean? It's not. Yeah, it's not legal at all. Nothing. But they have products here that, you know, there's legal products here.
Well, my family, like my brother was like, what? I can't smoke this down here. Everybody was like, no, it's illegal.
You can't purchase it, but if you brought it with you, it's a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just make sure you bring a lunchbox. You know.
I don't. It gives me anxiety. I don't touch it.
Yeah.
As I would call it, a snack box. My snack box.
All right, I'm bringing in some more people, guys.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it. We got your back.
Thank you, guys. Check. I'm blowing you back up, Donald.
Yeah. Do it.
Are you gonna? Am I gonna get used to seeing you around here, brother?
Guaranteed.
Hey Donald, we do need you here though. Don't go nowhere. We're bringing Britt.
No,
over.
I'm not. I'm here, bro.
We're bringing Britt over now. She just told me
Is she requesting?
She will be requesting. She's coming now. Let's see what kind of energy she has.
I'm looking for her.
Listen, bro. If she starts going crazy, just end it. Mm-hmm. Do not go crazy. Do not respond. Or matter of fact, let her go crazy if you can handle it, but don't even respond. Mute your damn fucking phone or something, you know?
Yeah.
Do that. I don't know.
Yes, Rebel.
Because if you think about it, it'll only just, yeah. I'll say it later.
I don't have a tripod anymore, guys. Sorry.
Damn, and I want the audio to be good too.
All right. No reaction is the best reaction. Okay.
I do not know that answer right now.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is.
What up?
Hey, Brutal Britt. Hello? Britt? Hello?
Britt, are you there?
Britt, your audio's not working. There it is. There you go.
I think it's working. Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna mute so you could talk, because I can't hear you really good.
Yeah, I am
Wait,
too.
me? How the heck do I turn my fucking camera on? Hold up. Piss me off. Oh, hold on. Oh, dude. Alright. Bitch, hold on 1 second. I'm in my live. I fucking pop off because I don't give a shit about these people on the app. Honestly.
All right, so look, Britt, all you have to
Alright,
do
look.
is
I'll calm down. Let me get loose off of.
turn
I'm
the
not
music.
fucking angry.
Can you turn the music
What?
down respectfully so we can have a civilized
Sure,
conversation?
okay. Yes. I'm not mad. I don't not like Nick as a person, but I don't know. And he has his army that on a daily, like they wake up and their multivitamin is dogging me and making fun of me and fucking trying to get me to react. But I've not only defended Nick after I said on his birthday to everyone.
Hey, Britt,
Mariah talking shit to me, telling me
Britt, don't compound shit. One step at a time.
Yeah, baby
Breathe.
steps.
I got ADHD and I can't
I'm
take
not.
Addies. So I'm sorry.
You can have that, but don't compound because then you overwhelm everyone. One step at a time.
All right, okay.
There is.
All right. I'm mad because even just the other day I commented and I told everyone because they're like, "You're gonna forgive Nick," and I even said, "Where me and Nick went wrong, we should have been friends." Because I don't think I'm in a position to be in a relationship or Nick, and I feel bad because Nick is gonna get in relationships and that's gonna be his downfall because by himself he's great. And
Whoever's doing that, cam them down. Britt, relax. Cam down, Victoria. We're gonna have to cam you down. Cam down, Victoria, please.
All right, hold on 1 second.
I'm trying.
Come
I'm
back,
like
Victoria,
stuck
we love
over
you.
here.
I know
Out of
it's
it.
not you. It's your account. Hold on. No offense.
Just come
Hold
back.
on,
We love
I'll
you.
drop.
Come back. Come back.
I'll drop. I'll
Here,
drop.
hold on. I just
Like I'm
muted her.
like
She's
stuck
fine.
here. I can't get out.
It's okay. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I didn't mean to mute him.
All right, I'm closing it out. I'll be back.
You're good. All right, do I just mute everybody? All right, cool. All right. You, me, and Chet.
All right. So even recently, everyone's like, "You're going to be nice to Nick. What about his charges?" And I even said, "Everybody, why are you worried about charges that weren't done to you? He is still trying. The fact that he's online and whatever." I keep saying, I said, where we were wrong is we could have been friends and then whatever if it went that way, but we messed up because in those situations when we were both getting dogged for being the TikTokers, of course we had that emotional thing, and we shouldn't have whatever. But I've just stuck up for Nick. Even in my life, they're like, you're nice. And I said, tell Nick to come, that I was going to be his friend. I said, Nick needs someone that looks at Nick besides the TikToker, his mistakes, even like reading him to judge him when it's nobody's business.
All right, sis.
He needs somebody.
Britt, calm down. We get it.
No.
You're being
Brittany.
Hey, no, hold on, Nick. I know this is your panel, but hold on. Even he just told me earlier he has no problem with you. He unblocked you and showed me one post that bothered the shit out of him where you were trying to ridicule his manhoodness. He's hurt too. Y'all are both hurt. I'm not saying one is right over the other, but I think both of y'all need to communicate and get to that level of maturity where you guys grow from this rather than bash each other.
I wasn't even mad at first. I was mad at Graceland, and it was after people kept tagging me, my messages and everything was going crazy, and then it showed him laughing, and then he said that he was like, I salute that woman because everyone's like, oh, he took advantage, and I said it was consent because I don't roll like that, and then it was him laughing and shit, and here I'm thinking like he's gonna hit me up and check on me, and then Mariah called me, and then I didn't realize the manipulation in that moment and everything she's telling me. So then I feel like I'm getting played. And then I was losing my mind. Obviously, everyone saw the crash out. Like my foot was on the gas. Like I had nowhere to go, and I was scared because I knew in that moment that it was a matter of time. But I thought we would talk. And then even when he left on his birthday, Mariah, I was talking to my friend and she was blowing me up. She's like, dude, don't mess with me, did it? And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? She's like, Nick is leaving. And that's why she paid for my hotel to make sure I'd be here and he would be there. And I was like, everyone.
They made sure.
Yeah, everyone was
they made sure.
set us up. And I was like, if anything, in that moment,
because I would have stayed sober, and our whole plan was that no matter what, together we could keep each other sober. And so then everyone, and then the internet like dogged the hell out of us. It's like if I want to do that on the daily, if I want to go to Ralph's, Costco, that's nobody's fucking business. And fucking, they like for them to dog us. And then I didn't even say the amount of time. I would have lied and said 5 minutes. He's the one who told the island boy 20 seconds, and I was like, I literally just said he finished early because he said that I took advantage of him and that it wasn't planned. And I was like, so then after I had said it was consent, and he's like, thank God she could have turned that situation. He's like, but then she came, and then everyone was like, oh, you SA'd him. And I'm like, I just stuck up for him.
I never said that. No, I did not.
No, I didn't.
You know, I always admitted it. And you can obviously see that I had a crush on you and that we were flirting and stuff in all the live chats. Everybody called it that we were going to date. I was going to follow you to the fucking motel room, and everything was going to happen exactly the way we planned it, minus the part where, like you said, Graceland had you where they had you, told me to go here. It all fell apart. Neither one of us have a car. Everything, I'm getting lied to. You're getting lied to. So I just wanted us to stay sober and to not be exploited for views.
Remember that day because everyone was like, oh, you guys just wanted it online and to tweet. Remember that day when Jose was talking me from leaving, and you said, do you want me to go with you? And you're like, we can go live. And I said, F the internet, we're going to be safe first, then we'll wait a couple of days, because I even said it's going to bombard. I said,
they were going to dox us.
Remember
they were going to figure out where we were and fuck with us.
Like the internet being right, like talking about us, I was like, they're going to go crazy, which they did. Trust me. Like, and like I said, I have no issue with you. I just, like I said, even trying to be good with you. I have Mariah and her whole team and everybody's tea, coffee, fucking water, like soup. It's like, damn, dude, like these people know more about my life than me. And then I even stick up for you, and they're like, your charges? I'm like, that's not the thing I know.
Can you do me a favor real quick, Brittany? Did I not conduct myself the most professionally that I possibly could around you from Jump Street? Did I not even like try to make sure?
The internet. I was like, why are you acting like this? Because everyone was like, what were you doing? I'm like, that's not the Nick I know. Even you can ask Chet when he asked about.
You and me were best friends in that program. You and me were best friends in that program, and we said that, hey, if anything happens, we leave together.
So imagine I just leave, and I'm not talking to my kids. My family wasn't talking to me. My mom, I had nobody. And then, like I said, like I said, and even check when he asked, and they said, oh, with Nick, because even when they asked the height, and I said, you were taller than me, and they're like, they were saying your height, and I'm like, I'm 5'6", he's taller than me. And then I even said how the phone is. I said, he looks better in person, his faces and like everything you guys make fun of. I said, he's different in person, he looks different in person. I've been sticking up for you, and I've been trying to reach out. I just, like I said, and I just told my chat, I can look in my old like live recordings. I said, Nick's not the issue, Mariah is. And just how I've been in that situation, they poke and poke, they push, and they're like, look, see, I told you. And then they get to play the victim, they get to soak that. That's their like addiction, is being the victim. And I said, Nick could be great, but if he goes, I even said Mariah is a Casey Anthony, a Christian Rock, and Norelli. Like, and I don't care, I'll stand by it. Even her saying like, talking crap to me, I'm like, there's no reason for her not to like me. I even said, if you want to go with Nick and that makes you guys happy, I said, I want Nick to be happy. I even said in there, I said with Pat, everybody, I said, all Nick wants is to be accepted. He wants love. I said, he's such a people pleaser that he can't even be pleased himself because nobody returns it. I said, remember, I even told you, I said, yeah, you smile and help everyone, but your eyes look sad. And that's where we connected. Like, it wasn't like and you saw everybody was trying to get at me, and I came to you and I was upset, and I was even like, you have to like vouch for me because they're going to turn on me, because that's how guys are when they're rejected. And like you saw, like I was.
Every guy in there was trying to get with her, and she liked me, and that caused a lot of problems in the house because.
I told them to act zesty, so I was like, that way they don't like, because every guy was getting mad at everybody. Like I'd be with one guy like just talking, and then I'd get a strike. Like for being alone with it, like every guy, I'm not kidding. Well, not like Michael was trying, but I'm telling you, every guy was trying to get me, and when they got rejected, and then when me and Nick, they're like, you and Nick have been hanging out a lot. I'm like, okay, would you rather that or the guy that keeps like looking at me like I'm dinner that night, like that, like it's just.
And they all tried to play me like I was gay anyway, so they didn't even think anything was going on.
I get gay, and then I said, I'll fucking. I don't even know what I said, but like I said, and I was, of course, I'm angry. I'm coming off all these substances. I'm talking about my trauma. I miss my kids, and these girls are messing with me that are younger. So automatically, I'm like, and I was like, I wanted I have trauma with females and mom and guys. So Nick was my safe person, and I was upset that no girl in there. Like it wasn't even a personal
The
thing.
girls couldn't stand her. They were being so mean to her. They were fucking.
Everyone hated me, and I was
everybody.
thinking, remember you were going to get 10K, and I said, why isn't Sarah getting 10K? And I said I was in the car, and then they scratched it, and then that's when Sarah was like, I don't want to, and I don't have an issue with Sarah. I already apologized, and I understand that like in those circumstances is only why we beef. In real life, me and her should, and I feel bad for Sarah because she probably needs a moment too. But literally, I would stick up for Nick, and then they're like, "Oh, they want to be on TikTok," and I said, "No, we're from TikTok, not here for TikTok. Get it right." And they hated us for having a following. And I even said, like, "Who cares about the hate?" I said. And I was like, but I've stuck up here. I've been trying to be a friend. But like I said, I have Mariah and all her people. Every time I go live, I get called, like, because I have got some of my curves back because God loves me enough to give me them. Like, they're like, oh, Nick got her pregnant. Like, dude, like, it's just like, all I hear about is Nick. And then, like, when Mariah was like, go do the 10 and 2. And I was like, I can do a 10 and 2 with my hands, not Pookie. Like, what the? I'm just tired. Like, the internet.
Ooh, she's on it, by the way. She relapsed. She's on it. So she
was like drinking, and it was your birthday, and she was like, don't sleep with them and telling me all this stuff as if like I didn't experience. And I'm like, ma'am, like
she doesn't want you to sleep with me so she can continue to sleep with me and take all my money.
Well,
she doesn't want anybody new to sleep with me because she wants to keep sleeping with me and take my money.
No, she sent me hundreds, and she was like, yeah, I'm helping. And I even said, I know how it is because I've been crazy. I'm like, I should be the president of crazy. Literally, I was like, she's giving me money. That way my loyalty, if I go with Nick, then the internet looks like I did her dirty. And at the time, I'm like, shit, I'm broke. Okay, fine. And then she sent me hundreds, but then she, on your birthday when I wasn't answering because I was packing, she was blowing me up and writing me like, I'm not stupid. And I was like, well, yeah, you are, but what's up? And then she even told me, she's like, I'm going to go get DICK tonight. She's like, you should too. And I'm like, I ain't like that. Like, I can't just sleep with someone unless I like, it has to, the only time it's like
she was cheating on me the whole time, and then she wants to get mad because you and me. She was cheating on me the whole time while we were together.
Well, she was bragging and laughing. That's why when she got back with you, I said she's doing this. Is like, you know how when someone like they get mad that you hurt them, so now they want you to come back to keep hurting you and to like.
Yes, that's what just happened to me.
She sees your potential, and what's Mariah? She's like a tumbleweed in the desert at this point. Like nobody would notice her, and then she's a big bully, but she hides it on it. She was like, "I'm helping you, but I have a lot of people on TikTok." I said, "So do I, boo-boo. Like I can handle. I go even in the house. Did I ever ask for help? I handled it by myself with guys. Like
you and me were like this the whole time. You and me went grocery shopping together. Come on, no.
No, that's what she even said. She's like, he uses people for EBT. I said, I offered. He didn't ask. And you said no multiple times. And I said, shut up. And I literally said that I started grabbing. Like, I was like, but I don't understand. Like, and I do talk so much, so fast. Maybe you're slow. I don't give a fuck. Speed up. It's like you're
she said, shut up. She said, shut up. Let me feed you. She said, are you hungry? Let me cook you some food. She used to cook me.
He's sick. I would tell him
eggs and pancakes every morning. Here's your coffee, baby. Shh, be quiet. I was loving it. I wanted us to graduate the program together and be like, yo, TikTok.
I wasn't even going to do anything till graduation. But then, like I said, okay. And then I saw.
We weren't going to do anything until we graduated.
Like, if they do it, I'm going to do it. If we do it, I'm going to do it. Like, that's just how I am. I'm an impulse.
Dude, they were in a full-blown relationship and just kissing each other in front of everybody, bro. Like, fucking, what's her name? Allie and fucking Keaton. They were just holding hands, kissing each other, fucking everything in front of our face. And
you're an idiot. You're the one that told me, I told you not to tell a soul. And then she comes up and she's like, Nick told me. And I'm like, this guy. Like, I said, don't get excited. Don't trust nobody. But then that day.
I had to put her in a contract. So I had to put her in a contract.
Because she was going to take out her birth control. I'm like, who gets pregnant in rehab? That's kind of like, that would be whatever. And she was going to take out her birth control and get pregnant, and he wanted, and I was like, okay, good luck. You better order some Suboxone when you relapse. But anyway, but then I come downstairs and she snitches on me, and she's getting all crazy. And I said, we can take it outside, Allie. I said, you snitch. I said, did you think about that I have kids? And it's like, why are you telling about my one time when literally she came up after the blackout and she's like, my throat and every hole hurts. And I'm like, dude, like, what the fuck? Like, I don't share my details. She would come up and be like, that's what the type shit started. Because I, as a female, even to my sisters, anybody, I don't tell my SEX life. Like, that's personal, it's intimate. So when she came up and was like, what are that? And I said, type shit. And that's how I don't snitch on myself, especially to a program. Like, there was.
So y'all was getting down in the freak house?
It was. That's what I mean. I was like, me and Nick were like, we were the more ones trying not to get.
So it was a freak off at the Freakland Ranch?
Didn't they go to? No, I don't.
This shit sound erotic. This shit sound crazy right now.
But it's not because of Pat and Madison. I'm telling you, it's when all the people go home. Imagine like putting preschoolers and then candy and the thing, and then the teacher leaves. They're all gonna jump and eat that candy, like, and that's just, we're sick. I'm like, we're literally like, I'm okay if I'm already getting sober and I'm not fighting, then there's only other options. Like, I'm sorry, and then the blackout, like, okay, well, that was
Power went out.
our idea. That was
Power went out, and I had been looking at her in that damn bikini all
He came up
day.
to me and he said, type shit. He goes, I'm going to get some frustration out tonight. And I was like, oh, I'm thinking like we're just going to get the power back on. I'm all trying to get the power and find the fuse. And they're like, you bet. And we had lamps and they're like, turn off the lamps. And we're just sitting there in the dark, like awkward. Like, I was like, what the fuck, dude?
And
Like,
so we were sitting there, and
Madison's
guys kept walking up to her and shit, and kind of like seeing what's up. And I was like,
you would
I
think
sat
that,
next to her and I said, shit. I said, sweetie, what are we gonna do? And she said, well.
No, and Nick was getting mad, and I was like, you're making it on it. It was crazy. Like, and it was just wild in the open. Like, they come up and be like, and say, and I'm like, dude, and that's when I said, if there's no basket and stop trying to shoot your shot. Like, you would know if I wanted you. Like, I had foster brothers and nobody could run game unless I want him. Like, and I didn't want these like them. And then remember I said, watch how much I get striked because of rejection. And sure enough, once I got rejection, I was at that reflection table with him. And we're just reflecting. And I was like, well, I'm deflecting right now. And then I wrote a diss rap. And I'm on my rap. But no, and it's not Pat, Madison.
Did
Sarah,
I fucking listen?
Did
I ever make you feel uncomfortable? Was I like always hitting on you or like anything like that? Or did it happen naturally? It happened naturally, right?
Online. And I said, why are you doing this persona? I told you there. I said, if you want to be a part of the recovery, I was like, I've been a troll on the internet. I've been a hater, insecure, fat, ugly. I like everything. You name it. And I'm telling you, if you came on the internet and showed what I saw, the internet, you wouldn't have to say it. You try to like say it and prove it. And remember I said, Nick, you're trying to convince yourself, not nobody else. Like, because you would talk out loud like, I'm going to do better, guys. And I was like, shut up, stop explaining yourself. Like, tell them, like, I don't give a fuck if I don't do better. It's none of your business. I was trying to, like, slap him upside his head and tell him, like, you don't owe anybody anything. Like, you're here for you. But then when you went on the internet and acted like that, and I was still defending you, when everyone was like, he took advantage of her, I said, I like that. Like, I will let somebody take advantage of me. Don't be saying the essay thing on a man. Like, I can't stand that. Like when people don't get what they want or together, like, he took advantage of me. Like, weren't you asking? But that's, I mean, I just stopped acting like that on the internet. Like, and even if you want to talk, I'll give you my number. Don't have Mariah sitting there when I open my blind. She's sitting there like fucking. Like,
I don't talk to her anymore. And I think I appreciate you coming on here and clearing the air, because you and me were tight. We were tight, and honestly, it was an instant bond, and it wasn't anything weird.
I think you two were pinned against each other, and it's not fair.
That's what it is, chick.
And look, I calm down, and I don't do that for nobody. I just got banana the other day for talking shit because I told them I'll date. They're like, "Where's your kids?" And I said, "I swallowed your daddy's kids last night." And then my dad passed away, and I said, "Oh, I don't care. Like, I don't care anymore. This internet has roasted me so much." It's
hey,
like,
can I tell you something, Britt? I had been on a no FAP program when I met you. When you came in the house, that means no wrist exercise. So when we started flirting, and then with that first time when we was sitting in a van coming back from the meeting, and you stuck your hand out my pants that first time, that very first time. Oh my God! When I tell you, a tear fell down my thigh. It was crazy. I was obsessed with you instantly, right then and there. As soon as you did that, as soon as you did that, I was fucking. You had me.
You made me look like a fucking ditty on here.
We can fix it. It's okay.
If you don't stop, get your head away from it. Stop trying to do your tweet fucking love novel voice.
I only did it with one person.
You're an idiot. And remember, that's why I said, shut up and just think and do, because you think too much, you care about the audience. That's how I said, Pat, I said, Pat, let the camera look at you. Stop looking at the camera. But that's what I mean. Like,
I'm letting you guys
stop,
get reacquainted. I feel like I'm a third
on the
wheel.
internet to support you, but they're gonna watch you, hate or not. So stop talking to the internet and just talk. Fuck these guys.
Hey, y'all. I gotta go. I love y'all. I gotta go.
Good
Hey,
night,
follow me
brother.
back, Britt. I love y'all.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
go.